Welcome, Virgo. This is your Lovescope reading for June 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to these cards, let me take a moment to thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites, for subscribing. Thank you, truly. Thank you for all the support, truly. Well, let's get to these. Now, we have the Five of Wands as the middle card, so it definitely has to do with people, this reading, okay? It's the people in your life. So this is more than just a love reading, I would have to say. This has more to do with the extended love that you give to your family, to your friends, to your co-workers, to people within your community. Okay, this is really all about your love and how you give it out and share it with other people, or the lack thereof. It could be as well with these cards. So let's start looking at this. We have strength. We don't start off too great. We have strength with the Three of Swords, and everybody's so fearful of the Three of Swords. They're just going to think this is a horrifying reading, and it's actually a very strong, powerful, and empowering reading for you. So, the Three of Swords. Now, I see this as you might have been coming into the month more with a lot of pain when it comes to love relationships. And I see the sky breaking through. So if you are in a relationship, and it's not going as smoothly as it possibly could be in life, take the comfort in knowing that things are starting to break up. The energy is changing for you. Okay? If you are single, and you are looking, this is where I think you really get to know some empowering things about yourself that raises your light. So chances of you meeting somebody, actually, it could actually be quite positive, depending on how much you use this energy this month, and really, gain that inner strength about who you are within a relationship, what you demand within a relationship. And I see the praying hands so much. Let's say maybe a healing of who you've been in the relationship, who you expect yourself to be within the relationship, allowing yourself to be who you want to be within the relationship, and having the courage and the strength to do just that this month, to stand in your truth, to believe in yourself. Let's see what the rest of the cards say. We have the Nine of Swords and the Moon. Now, the Nine of Swords are the things that keep you up at night, and you worry, and there's concern, and you're tossing back. That you hit the replay button so often in this state. You're going to bed. It's late at night. You put your head on the pillow, and you're exhausted, and you close your eyes, and your brain says, you know what? Let's just review this part of today, or yesterday, or this situation, or this conversation, and then you replay it again. And then you change it somewhat of what you wanted to say, or what you wanted them to say. And you play it again, and you play it again, and then you change it a little bit somehow different. And you play it again, and pretty soon it's 3 or 4 in the morning. And you got to be up in 2 hours. So knowing that this energy is here this month, plan it. Take some quiet times. Pull yourself back. Work through those worries, those concerns, those anxieties. And don't just allow your brain to play it any old way you want. Take control of the thought. Play it out the way you really want it to be going forward. Empower yourself through your thoughts. We have the Moon. It's all about tapping into your inner wisdom, knowing the right choices, the right words, the right situations to be in and to pull yourself out of, to stand strong in and to back up in and show compromise in. So this is a lot about your inner balance, and I don't think I've missed a reading yet where we're talking about the balance of who we are in a relationship and how we feel and how we react to somebody else within the relationship, and what we expect of them and what they expect of us, and does it match what we're willing to give, or the way we should be treated, or the way we should be respected, or the way we should be loved. And so, since the Five of Wands is your first card, there might have to be some very strong conversations around this this month, especially if you are in a relationship that is that has hit worry and concern in your life. Whether it is a lover, a friend, an associate, a co-worker, somebody in your neighborhood that you've had a riff with, it's time to gain the balance of who you are. Say, this is why I did what I did, or said what I said. Explain your reasonings if you have to. Stand strong in your convictions of who you are and how you need to be treated in life. You have to be more selfish. You really do. These two cards say it. There's a worry, there's a concern, there's a worry that you're not putting your best foot forward, or you're going to hurt somebody's feelings, or, you know, and you really just need to be strong about who you are and what you need. Now, we have the Four of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. And I would almost have to say that, you know, there might be a certain portion of you out there that is giving so much time, so much energy into everything else, that you've kind of not been there in the relationship, if you're in a relationship, or you haven't, if you really want somebody to come into your life, you really haven't been making the room for anybody to enter into your life, that you're busy, that you're, you know, you could be going for that promotion at work, or you're knee deep in work and you're staying for overtime, you're putting in the hours, you want to be noticed. These two cards say you will be noticed. These two cards in a general reading would be financial stability coming in. Foundation starting to begin on where you want to go in career. So if that may be that you have been pushing there. So these two cards say relax, it's coming. You can dedicate more time to home. You can dedicate more time to opening up opportunity to meet somebody new and special in your life, if that's where your path forward. Or it's opening up to make that foundation strong within a partnership, to allow it the energy. Or maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's some people in the neighborhood that you usually get together and you just haven't really been making the meetings, or meeting in the park, or going golfing at the club. It's twice now I've used golfing within readings this week. Seven of Swords and Justice going out of the week. So we have a Swords card with you holding the sword, knowing what you truly want. I think you are empowered this month to realize a lot about what you truly need in order to raise your light, raise your vibration, to be a little greedy with your time, because in the long run, if you're greedy with your time and your energy and what you demand within a relationship now, today, it raises your light. It lets you stand more in your truth, and everybody benefits. Because you love yourself more, you have more respect for yourself, you have more admiration for yourself. You give yourself credit where credit is due. You worry about you, and it's important to worry about you. And I really get in this reading that there's a gap here for many of you. And for some of you, I think you're just throwing yourself into work too much, and you know what? They miss you. So make some time for them, because it looks like you are walking through a beautiful door here of finances and well-being. Let's pick you an angel card. Let the angels wow us. Now, this is my confirmation deck. So, you know, this is where we're going to fine-tune the reading. We're going to maybe get a little bit more information, maybe bring up something absolutely new, maybe where I've erred. But let's get the true message to you and let the angels wow us here. Epiphany. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Yeah, so what they said. Where do we begin with that? Joy through spiritual growth. Okay, it's being true to you. It's honoring you. It's raising your self-confidence. It's following your intuition. It's following your inner wisdom. It's following your inner child. And be a light to others, because when you do that, when you truly honor yourself and love yourself and look yourself in the mirror every morning and saying, I love you, and mean it and feel the vibration, use your name, you know, say, Tilly, I love you. It means so much coming back at you. Your subconscious picks up on that vibration of love, and start your day that way. Start in the vibration of love. Raise your light so that you can be a light to others. And that's truly what you want to do anyways. You want to help people and make things wonderful in people's lives. So it's by honoring you that you really do it. Answers that come through meditation. So, I mean, I think that's where a lot of this card comes in. Of, you know, if you know the energy is there where you're going to have anxieties, you're going to have worries, you're going to have concerns, to take that time out, to schedule time with yourself for a 5-minute meditation, a 5-minute prayer. And 5 minutes is actually a very long time that people would actually take the time to do that. And it's so important. I mean, do the affirmations this month. Raise your light, raise your beauty, shine. And by doing that, you make the world shine. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.